Hey, what up? It's Brad with Home Love Construction, and in this video I want to give you an update on the material shortage that is going on in the construction industry. As we're filming this, it's February of 2022, so I want to give you an insider's look at what's going on with materials in the construction industry. A little bit about us. I'm Brad. I run Home Love Construction. We are a renovation and construction firm. We do design build work in the Tampa Bay area, which means we design projects, then we build them. So we buy a lot of materials. We buy a lot of plywood, we buy a lot of drywall mud, we pay a lot of plumbers, we pay a lot of electricians, so on and so forth. We have to deal with all the different stuff because we sit atop all the trades and manage everything for the owners that hire us to do their renovation projects. So what we see currently, and again, this is mid to late February of 2022 when we're shooting this, the current scene is this. The biggest issues that are cropping up are between block, concrete, and actually wood has pretty much normalized, but it's still glass and cabinets. So the update on block currently is that the price has increased by about 40% for literally, I'm talking about the 8x16 concrete blocks that they build houses out of. 40% increase in price from the previous year. In addition, there's typically like a 1 to 2 week delay between ordering and receiving block, whereas previously that used to be a 1 to 2 day delay. Now, if you're having a track builder build 1,000 custom homes, it probably won't be affecting them because of the volume they're buying in. But if you're looking at a general contractor who's buying block for one project at a time, like a couple hundred block at a time, that will delay the timeline for block. So need to be cognizant of that. The second thing is drywall is something that the material has stayed pretty flat, but there is currently a shortage of installers. So we're seeing that the installation price for hanging and finishing drywall is starting to go on the rise. That has probably gone up somewhere in the ballpark of about 20% from this year to last year. And by the way, this is based on many vendors. I mean, we're talking 10 plus vendors in like a 10-mile geographical area, all prices going up. And that's because of other issues that we'll address in different videos, but around labor shortages. Now, as far as glass, like shower glass, but also windows and cabinets, as I've said in previous videos, for those, the lead time has just totally blown way out. So for windows, you used to be able to order custom impact windows from a company like maybe Pella or PGT or other ones and get them maybe in about 8 to 10 weeks. Currently, that's 16 to, some companies are out to 30 weeks. So I mean, 30 weeks is over half a year. It's like 6.5 or 7 months. So really long timeline on windows, especially if they're highly customized shapes. You're going to be waiting 6 months plus for those specific windows. Now, as far as pricing goes, in January, the end of January, we experienced a 14% price increase in our base cost of windows, which means that all things related to windows went up by 14%. So the glass, the frames, all that kind of stuff. So we're now buying our windows at a 14% premium to what we were literally a month ago. If you compare it to last year, we're at about a 50 to 60% premium to what windows cost a year ago. And that's highly dependent on where you're buying them from, who you're buying them from, et cetera, et cetera. But that has been a huge jump in price. That's in impact windows specifically, but also non-impact windows have experienced the same price increases. You just tend to see it more, you feel it more in the impact windows because they're already a high price product. So those increases, the dollar figure that they're increasing is just building on itself. So windows is a place where we're seeing delays and increases in pricing at the same time. Now, finally, to wrap this, cabinetry. So things made out of plywood. The prices on cabinets have been very stable over the past 6 to 8 months. There hasn't been any huge increases in the price of cabinets, but the lead time continues to be long and very unpredictable because of combinations of labor shortages throughout the country, and there's still like a little bit of shortages in some species of wood, especially cabinet grade plywood is still something that it's okay, like the supplies seem to be back online, but we'll get 1 or 2 orders every couple of weeks where it's like, man, this order's blown out like an extra 4 to 6 weeks. And that really hurts when you have a set delivery date and you're planning on that for a project. it hurts to be pushed back 4 to 6 weeks, it does. So that's something that I just want to make you aware of, is something that we're experiencing at Home Love Construction in the Tampa Bay area, is our cabinet timelines still tend to be pushed out. Overall, I'd say on average, our cabinets are taking between 10 to 16 weeks from the day we order to actually come in. So if you're one of our clients and you're seeing, we're taking a big deposit up front for cabinets, well, it's because we're having to literally pay for the cabinets up front and then wait for them to come in. So realize that that's something that we have to take into consideration in our cash flow projections. For most contractors, we're contractors, not banks. So we do your project with your money, not our money. That's, a good way to think of it. So that said, we have to be cognizant of that. And if you're a general contractor, you need to be cognizant of that and make sure that you're managing your cash flow and getting the money you need to pay the materials and being in a position where you can actually wait for those to come in. So that said, that is your February 2022 material shortage update. And this is late February. We'll shoot another one of these in early March to just keep you posted. If you want to know about any particular category or industry or piece of material, and you want to know, has this gone up in price? Has it gone down in price? What do you predict is going on in the future? Leave a comment below and let me know what you'd like for me to specifically address, and I'll gather the information for that and give you actual real numbers. These are numbers that I'm dealing with a lot, and it's really a pain point for a lot of clients because these are big, expensive items in our budgets. So it's something that we're really having to talk through with the clients as to why the prices are going up. So I'm really familiar with these. You may be interested in something that I'm not as familiar with, but I could certainly, in a snap, get all the information and give you the update on it. So leave a comment if there's anything specific you want me to address in the next one of these, and I'd be happy to do that. Now, that said, do look for a video on the construction labor shortage. It's a big thing. It's a big thing that we're trying to recruit out of. We're trying to recruit good people. There's a lot of money to be made in actually doing the work of construction right now. So if that's you or someone I definitely want to meet them. We have literally positions open constantly. I've never met a client of mine who says, no, Brad, I don't want you to start my project earlier. So if we're bringing on more people and we can bring projects forward and start them earlier than we had planned with the client, and you're interested in being the person who actually does the work for us and does that, I would love to hear from you. That would be an amazing thing. That'd be a great connection for me to make. So if that's you, send us an email to homeloveconstruction@gmail.com. If you have a project in the Tampa Bay area and you're a homeowner and you'd like for us to give you a free same-day estimate and also design and build that project for you with our amazing world-class design team, would love to do that for you as well. So send an email to homeloveconstruction@gmail.com or go to homelove.construction/design to see our design options. They'll really blow you away. You'll really like it a lot. So that's it. Thank you for the attention. Appreciate you. Click subscribe. See you in the next vid. Peace.